Yo, this is what a ghast farm should look like. And this is how it shouldn't. Today, I'm going to show you how to build this amazing yet simple to build ghast farm in Minecraft Bedrock that produces about 1000 gunpowder and 570 ghast tears per hour. The best part is that you can easily expand it to get up to 2000 gunpowder and 1200 ghast tears each and every hour, and I am going to show you how. By the way, this amazing ghast farm was designed by Tanbo. He is linked in the description. Before we start to build, make sure to reduce your simulation distance to 4, then load your world and go to the Nether and find a Soul Sand Valley biome. It can be tricky to find the right spot. You need to find a large lava lake, the roof has to be high enough, and you don't want to have to spawn proof a lot. To speed things up, make a copy of your world, then open your copy in creative mode. Go to Chunk Base and search for Soul Sand Valleys to find the right spot for your ghast farm. I'd suggest you use some fire resistance potions during the build phase. Once you have found the perfect spot, start placing 30 glass blocks toward the center of the lava lake, like this. Then start placing scaffolding on the last glass block until you reach Y level 70. Up here, use glass blocks to build a tiny enclosure around you. This will be your AFK spot. Now take a couple of minutes and check the area around you and see if there are any mobs spawning. You need to spawn proof all of the spots where mobs appear. Alternatively, you can use FoxyNoTail's add-on. It is linked in the description. His add-on creates a sphere, and the armor stand represents me on my AFK spot. Inside the green sphere, no mobs will spawn. But in between the green and red spheres, mobs will spawn. And that's the area you need to make spawn proof. I have to spawn proof a little bit here and there, a little bit up here. To make the spots spawn proof, place slabs on the spots that cross the red sphere, and on all the blocks that are inside of the red sphere. This area down below is under the red sphere and is not relevant. Make sure to check the roof for spawning spots too. Once you made the area spawn proof, you can break the armor stand. On top of the scaffolding, place a double chest toward the center of the lava lake. On the back side of the chest, place a row of 33 hoppers pointing into the chest. The row of hoppers goes towards the center of the lava lake. By now it should look like this. At the end of the hopper line, place 2 more hoppers on each side. Then leave a gap of 3 hoppers and place another 2 hoppers on both sides. Your hopper line should have this shape. Now enclose everything with glass blocks. Fill this gap with glass blocks too. Then surround this last hopper with 4 slabs. Repeat this step for the remaining 3 hoppers. Now crouch and place a rail on each of the surrounded hoppers. Then pick a side and place 3 temporary blocks like I do. On the temporary block above the rail, place a rail and place a cart on it. Then break this block and repeat the process by placing a temporary block, place a rail on top of it, and place a regular cart on it. Break this block again and place one last temporary block, place a rail on it, but this time place a cart with a hopper on it. Then break all of the temporary blocks. Repeat the process on the remaining 3 sides. Now let's place 7 temporary blocks on this hopper in the center of the platform. On top of the 7th block, watch down and place an observer and a slab on top of the observer. The observer arrow must point up like this. Now remove the 7 temporary blocks. Place an observer that points down like this. Then place a piston under the second observer. And place a glass block under the piston. The piston will push the glass block down. Now throw 2 tridents on top of the glass block. Try to hit the center of it. Then extend the center row of hoppers towards the lava lake by adding 3 more glass blocks. It's time to go back to the first row of glass blocks we've placed. At this spot, place a block right there and then place 40 more blocks toward the center of the lake. You can use any blocks or even slabs for this. At the end of the row, place 1 glass block in that direction. This glass block is under the extended glass blocks on top. Leave that glass block but break the rest of the row. Back on top, go to the extended row of glass and start dropping scaffolding until they reach your level. This is how everything should look like by now. Now let's build the final part of this farm. We are almost done. Climb down the scaffolding until you reach Y level 64. Then start placing 13 blocks in a row under the platform above. At the end of the row, place 6 more blocks on each side. Now fill the whole area with blocks. Your new platform should be 13 by 13 blocks on Y level 64. Then place a light block of your choice in the center of this platform. By the way, the center block is the 7th block from each side. Then place more light blocks by leaving a gap of 3 blocks between each of them. Now place 3 scaffolding on any of the light blocks and place 1 more scaffolding there. Then place a lever on top of it and flick the lever. Then place an activator rail there and a minecart on top of it. Repeat this process for all of the other 8 light blocks. This is the first of 3 platforms. Now climb down the scaffolding until you reach Y level 58 and repeat the process 1 more time. Finally, build the last platform on Y level 52 and repeat the process 1 last time. We are done with building the smaller version of the Ghast Farm. Back at our AFK spot, let's do a very quick 10-minute AFK time lapse. You'll increase the amount of loot you get if you hold a sword with looting 3 enchantment during the AFK. By the way, before you start to build, check the pinned comment for changes and updates that may occur. After 10 minutes, we've got 162 gunpowder and 95 ghast tears. Now let me show you how to extend this amazing gunpowder ghast farm. Count 4 hoppers from the platform and start placing 13 hoppers, pointing into this 4th hopper. Now place 9 more hoppers in this direction. And this is how it should look like. Repeat the same process on the opposite side. And now just rebuild the platform with rails, carts, and tridents. Do the same on the opposite side. Now let's finish the bottom platforms. Extend the whole first platform by 13 blocks in this direction and fill the area. Repeat the same for the 2 remaining floors. Now let's place the light blocks like we did before, and placing our scaffolding with levers, activator rails, and carts. One side is done, now repeat on the opposite side. And this is how the extended version looks like. Now let me do the final 10 minutes AFK and a quick time lapse. By the way, if you have trouble building this farm, join my Discord, upload a short video of your farm in the Build Help channel, and we'll try to help you out. 10 minutes of AFK for the extended farm got us 325 gunpowder and 199 ghast tears, which means we get about 2,000 gunpowder per hour. Not bad at all, right? Thanks for watching, see ya!